Our next guest is one of our great exports, from Newcastle to Nashville. He's taken his blend of country to the world. Morgan Evans! With massive hits. And now, a live album from the iconic Sydney Opera House. Please welcome Morgan Evans.
Hello.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you. It's good to see you guys. Great.
That was a big pump-up intro, but I know you're doing well if you're doing a live album from the Sydney Opera House, because that is the most expensive venue to hire.
Is it?
It is so expensive, the Opera House.
Yeah, it wasn't as cheap as
You are bougie.
What an amazing place to do a
Surely
show, though.
Newcastle has like a theatre you could have done it
The
from.
Civic? Could have done it at the Civic in Newcastle?
Yeah, true. If we were trying to save cash, we probably would have done it somewhere else. But
Yeah, but it wouldn't be so glorious.
no, it felt like a really special moment in my life and career. And
Yeah, have you seen a show at the Opera House before, or is it your first experience at the Opera House actually you playing at the Opera House?
No, I've seen one show there before, and it was the Foo Fighters acoustic tour.
Yeah.
So it was a long time ago.
Skin and Bones.
But yeah, the Skin and Bones tour.
I was there.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
and it was awesome, and I loved it so much. So it was, it was a pretty high bar to try to just try to walk in and live up to.
But how do you go about planning a show like that? When you plan a tour, you're putting it together for the music. How long does it take you to put together a show like what you did for the Opera House?
Yeah, a long time.
Yeah.
It was a lot of thought and a lot of planning, and we'd been on the road a lot last year though. So by the time we got there, I think it was actually the perfect time of the year to do it, where everything was kind of automatic in musical world with the band, but then we weren't kind of burnt out yet, and so. Yeah, it felt really right, and I feel like the flow of the show was right too. It told the emotional story and finished in the right place, and it felt like a really special night. And I'm really, really stoked we have it recorded.
Well, I listened to the album last night. It's so good. It's
thank
so
you.
good. I listened as I was kind of pottering around the house, cleaning, getting all my stuff ready to come into work today. It's so great. You must be so happy.
2-hour shift
Yeah.
on the radio.
Did you ever get into music to help people potter?
But that's when I listen to music. When you're not necessarily sitting and listening. I like having music on and kind of seeing what kind of a journey and road it takes you on. It's
Likewise,
Yeah.
I like a drive.
Same.
Drive listen.
Yes.
Yeah. But pottering, close second maybe.
Do you find
good.
Do you find driving? I feel like no matter where you're driving, it looks like the perfect film clip to the song you're listening to.
Yes.
It just works.
Yep, little snippets, little
Yeah,
quick
that's
snips.
Bijou, you guys have met before.
We have. You performed the second last night on the grand finale of Australian Idol. You performed with the amazing Denver. That was so great.
Yeah, thank you. It
That
was
was-
really fun.
It was so great.
I really
was so
enjoyed
great.
it. I enjoyed it so much that we invited her to come and play with us at the festival the following weekend. So she
did
came
she?
out.
Oh, that's so
We got to do
cool.
it up again in North Queensland.
Isn't she so much fun?
She's a legend, yeah.
What do you think? What do you think about looking forward? A young country artist coming into the industry. What do you see in the future for her? What do you think she has to do to try and make waves?
That's a really difficult question to
Yeah.
answer in 2024. My one
Yeah.
piece of advice
But
that I
it's
give people if they ever ask me is just make music that you love so much
Yeah.
that when you put it out, you love it so much you don't even care if anyone else likes it.
Yeah.
And also, do we even care about genre anymore? Because I mean, we're like Beyonce's album.
Oh, so I was going to say.
a big point in country music and pop music, and the fact
Yeah.
that maybe it's just music.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
How's that? Mic drop.
Beautiful word.
It's just music.
It's just music, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, chillax.
But I do, because the lovely Keita Alexander I had on my podcast, and I know you guys do Date Night together, which is an awesome song. I love it.
Thank you.
And this is a question without notes, but she said to me that you told her that a country song just needs 3 key ingredients. Do you remember what those 3 key ingredients are?
I don't know that I did.
Oh,
I tell her
remember
this?
this. Yes.
You're like a chef.
What were the 3
Well,
ingredients?
one of them was just needs a location. So I think in this case it was a campfire.
Okay.
And then you need an alcoholic drink, like a name check. Like it's a
gosh,
whiskey
yes.
or a suburban or...
This is not me.
Champagne.
I did not tell her this stuff. What is this? No, it sounds like something ChatGPT told her.
I'll have to find it. I'll find it for you. But
Right.
yeah, it was just it sounded very complimentary. But I think you were more making a joke of like every great country song has 3 key ingredients. Yeah.
Well, I think it's a story. I think
Yeah.
that's what country music is. A
Yeah.
story, like a point. Like, what's the point of the song?
Yeah.
And then and sort of take you there on a journey.
But you weren't always in country music because one of your earlier bands that looked like you were trying to be Blink-182.
Oh, mate.
Am I talking about Extortion or Solva?
Mate, in my first band, we started that band when I was 13 and my brother was 11 and we played everything.
Yeah.
Like, we played
Oh, really?
everything from like Slipknot and Metallica to like the first song we ever learned to play was a local punk band. We covered a local punk band song. And man, I think I tried rapping at one point.
Oh, my
and,
gosh.
we were playing Garth Brooks songs. Like, it was terrible.
Yeah.
But it ended up becoming a band at some point.
Yeah.
That was how I learned to play music, just trying all that stuff with that band. And
Any Spice Girls or anything like that?
I don't know that we played any Spice Girls. We may have had a go at a Backstreet Boys thing.
Oh, yeah. We love
Yeah.
Backstreet Boys around here.
Yeah, we love that.
I honestly don't know, but it was a really fun way to learn. Like, retrospectively, like, it was a fun way to learn how to play music with just like one of your best mates and your brother, and just in mum and dad's garage and after school
Amazing.
and making noise, and it was really fun to find our way musically doing that.
Yeah. With moving to the US, though, do you find, because I love it when you go overseas, and Australia, I think, really punches above its weight a bit. Like, because like we're headlining festivals, we're doing, like,
Right.
how did you find, though, moving into, like, I guess this, America is a different beast.
Right.
How did you find that? Was that scary, or was that like, oh no, I've got the stuff here, I got the songs, I can do this?
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much knew from when I landed that everything was going to be fine.
Yeah, because they're all so normal over there.
No, mate,
everything's fine.
It's Nashville's a wild place, especially for country music. I mean, it's like everyone from their hometowns moves there from all over the world to go do it, and so it's both the most inspiring place in the world and then also the most intimidating place in the world if you want it to be, and you kind of get to make that decision every day. And as an Aussie in country music, particularly when I was over there, it was kind of you do talk different, you know. But you know, Keith Urban had been over there before, so it wasn't like I was the first person to go
Yeah.
over and have a crack. So I found like I was very welcome there.
Actually, Keith Urban, there's a great YouTube video, you've probably seen it, where he must have been like 19 and he's on an acoustic guitar and he's walking around this house. I think it's in Nashville or something similar, Austin maybe, and he's just wowing these execs with just this mad guitar solo,
Yeah.
just wandering
Is it
around.
near the pool?
Yeah, around the
I've
pool.
seen that video.
I watch it all the time.
It's funny, isn't it?
What is
my
it? What's he
gosh.
doing? He's just at a
just selling
shredding.
himself.
amazing.
Has Nicole Kidman been
shredding.
to any of your gigs yet and done that clap? You know that clap she
Oh,
does?
with the rings on. And
Yeah.
you can't. Do you find it's probably a little bit different. Nashville's probably different, but I've been to LA a lot to songwrite,
someone's
and I
doing well.
found but it's the thing you do. You go to the place where the people that are making it for the world are,
Right.
and I found that people in LA are so. I found that our Australian work ethic was just a league of its own. Nothing like what people in LA were like. Everyone that I was working with anyway. Maybe I was just working
Right.
with deadbeat losers.
Well, a lot
But-
of them are stoned in LA.
Well, they were so many just
Legally now.
stoners
Legally.
and just
Yeah.
and just wanting to hang out with their boys and their friends and like having 20 people over, and it was just like counterproductive to what the hell we were there to do, and I just found that so frustrating. Is it at all like I feel like Nashville's not like that?
It's really funny, actually. I've heard so many stories like that
Yeah.
from LA, and
Yeah.
I'd love to hear more about those like the midnight sessions and stuff like that.
Like you go until like 4 o'clock in the morning and everyone's just standing around smoking weed and like frying chicken. I'm like, I want to write songs. What are you doing? But I'm trying to be
I'm
cool.
busy.
I'm trying to go with it.
My return
I can
flight's in a
outlast all
day
of
now.
you,
Like, I need to get home.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Nashville is not like that at
Yeah,
all.
okay.
It's a very blue collar work ethic when it comes to writing
Yeah.
songs. Like, you're in the studio 10:30, 11 every day.
Yeah.
If you want to be, and
Oh my God,
of course you want to be if
love
you're
that.
there. And
Oh gosh, I'm on the clock. Get in, let's go.
and it's almost like you know, a lot of they got to pick up their kids from school, so we got
Yeah.
to be done by 3. So
Yeah.
for someone that grew up writing songs by themselves, you kind of sit around, you know, waiting for inspiration,
Yeah.
that magic moment.
Yeah.
And then I think I learned, you know, that's obviously very important, and capturing those moments is important, but the ability to go and actually finish a song.
When harnessing
Yeah.
the creativity and
Yeah.
finishing. A
And
lot
I
of people
think-
don't finish.
Yeah, but in Nashville they're really good at that. That's like
Good at finishing.
Yeah, part of the
Oh, got to finish.
Got to finish.
Such a
Not early,
letdown.
though. Don't finish
Such a
early.
letdown if you don't finish. Bloody hell.
It's not just music, though, for you, because you're also a star of the big screen now, as I saw on Monday night. One of the great premieres, actually, that Sydney's ever had.
I know,
Did they have a host there?
Yeah, was there a host?
I'm sure you would have had a big shot host at your big premiere.
Yeah.
Richard Wilkins wasn't
Who
available.
did you have?
Yeah, Smallsy.
Did you plan the host or?
Yeah. Look,
His name's Tim Blackwell.
Remember me from Monday? The guy that you said I'd never want to see or work with again.
I feel so uncomfortable about the whole idea of a premiere for this thing, because it really is just like the story of my life and growing up in Newcastle and somehow finding my way to getting to play the Opera House, and one of my really good mates made it, and then when they came up with the idea to have this premiere at the movie cinema and stuff, I actually laughed audibly, and you know what? It's wound up to be a really special thing, and I'm grateful for it.
It's called Life Right Side Up. I thought Newey to Nashville would have been a better title, Newey to Nashville, but
don't listen to him.
in brackets. But Life Right Side Up is the doco accompanying the live at the Sydney Opera House album, which is out right now. Now, you are here to play Quick Draw, and we have our Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, with the rules. You have played this game before. You did lose.
Oh, I do remember that. That got quite heated.
Yeah,
actually.
She's very passionate.
Yeah.
He doesn't care as much. So let's hear the rules.
I'm Anthony Albanese, and these are the official Quick Draw rules. Tim will give a category and a letter. The first to yell out a correct answer gets a point. The first answer you yell out is locked in. Best out of 7 wins. Ultimately, Tim will exercise his discretion.
I just had word that it wasn't you that gave Keita Alexander the advice about the 3 key ingredients. It was Shania Twain's manager.
Oh, there you go.
So you're off
There
the
you
hook.
go. Someone far more qualified.
I'll give you the podcast when you get out of here.
Well, some of the hot takes Shania Twain's had lately, I don't know if her manager's really, got the finger on the
Oh,
pulse.
really? Should I not?
What's she been up to?
Bit
Is she
macca.
out there?
Bit macca.
Oh, is she?
Oh, is she? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Let's do a practice question and then we will play for real. But you get it all in here, Morgan.
I
Seriously, you do.
know. I'm the intellectual one on the show.
I love it. Yeah.
He watches
She's the
CNN.
news correspondent.
Yeah, I do.
Or at least
I
he
do.
posts about watching it.
I love it. Oh my God, I love it. Caitlin Collins, the Source, 9 p.m. every night.
American
Yeah.
news?
American news, yeah, absolutely. I like American politics.
Very trustworthy.
Yeah.
Okay, practice question, then we'll come back and play for real.
I'm playing. I have to stand up to play too.
Oh, you're playing Joel.
Yeah.
Oh, you're lucky.
Name something you'd find in a dressing room starting with W.
Water.
Bang.
That's good.
Morgan Evans is here. Going to play
Gotta
Quick
give
Draw
that
for
one.
real when we come back.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel's Quick Draw.
Morgan Evans is here. He's gone from being day drunk to playing at the Sydney Opera House. It's amazing how hard work and determination gets you to the big time. And live at the Sydney Opera House is out now, the album and the documentary. Life Right Side Up is also out now, accompanying the album, which is a brilliant
I like
little
being day
insight.
drunk. Do you like being day drunk?
It's the best time
Do you
to do
day
it.
drunk when you
Do you
day
day
drunk? Gosh, sorry.
Are you day drunk?
Yeah.
I think I am.
I
I'm day
thought-
drunk on pain meds.
I think I am.
That's why I'm the intellectual one on the show.
Do you ever get day drunk and do a show?
I'm not going to say I've never done it. I done
You
a
don't do it currently, but
I don't
you have
aspire
before.
to do it. Yeah.
I actually have a little bit of Morgan with Denver. Do you want to have a listen to this?
Yeah.
Listen to this. This is from Idol a few weeks ago.
Seen it all, been around the world. There ain't nothing like a country girl.
Hard on my sleeve, boots in the dirt. There ain't nothing like a country girl. She loves Alabama and the sound of a fiddle. She loves me like she loves fried pickles. Heart ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle.
Thank God she's a country girl.
I love that.
I love
loved
country
having-
music.
You do?
Yeah, what's that band I like?
Oh,
I love. There's a I talk about them at least 3 times a year.
they've got the name.
Oh,
The
what are
three
they
of them.
called?
The three of them. Lady Antebellum.
and
Lady Antebellum.
There you go.
They're one of my favourites, even though I can't remember them. I
And
don't
we're
have
out
any
of
of their songs on
time.
my
Thanks
phone.
for joining us.
No, there's one song I like. There's one of their songs I sometimes
That was the
listen
first
to.
one. I've completely missed it.
It took us 25 minutes to come up
to
with
get
Joel's
Joel's
favourite country band.
that he loves so much.
But now your favourite country band's Beyonce.
Yeah, I like Beyonce.
Have you
I like the
listened
Chicks.
to the Beyonce country album? I think it's such a fun thing to ask a country artist.
Yeah, I haven't listened to the album. I've heard the song though.
Yep.
Yeah. It's Pretty fun song.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
It's Beyonce, right?
But like you said before, it's just music at the end of the day. Does it have
hey,
to
I
be?
said that. Whoa.
You said it. Sorry. Well, okay, I'll just see myself out. But why does it have to be?
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Also, because you can like other things. When you look at someone's record collection at home, you don't just have one. Like, I don't just have Strokes albums. As much as I'd love to just have Strokes albums, I don't.
Yeah. And mine goes Bardot, Lady Antebellum.
Lady Gaga.
All the ladies.
All the single ladies by Beyonce.
Dame Judy Dench.
A spoken word album, yeah.
Hey, Morgan, thanks for coming in.
Hi, Morgan.
Okay, you
Wonderfully entertaining.
Well, I'm not normally
interview.
in here. I'm normally in the Melbourne studio. That's why I'm playing you.
Because
I'm from
special
Melbourne.
occasion.
It's good to give him some back end stuff like
You
that.
just
from
told him
Melbourne.
before that you're from Perth.
Well, I'm from Perth. I live in Richmond, actually.
Yeah, right,
Yeah,
okay.
I've got a dog called Girlfriend.
What's her middle name?
I do go. Her middle name's Boyfriend, so she's girlfriend, Creasy Stransmith. That's my partner, Jack Stransmith.
Where's Jack from?
Jack's from New Zealand. He's a model. He's actually the Calvin Klein packet model, so you would have seen his penis before.
This is exceptional amount of information that I'm getting today.
And can you believe I date a model?
I just want to say congratulations.
Thank you.
On everything.
I am so proud of
How
myself.
are radio interviews in America different? Yeah.
This is more fun than all the ones I've done in America combined.
And he's a proper model too. Like he's done Milan and
Okay,
stuff.
all right, here we go. It's question number 1. Quick draw time. Let's do this. Name something you would see on a plane starting with C.
Captain!
Wow, so
Sorry.
aggressive.
I just needed to get in first.
But
That's
you have
pretty
to do
quick,
it so
dude.
aggressive.
Yeah.
He also was on the Redbubble ads as well.
How'd you meet?
We met at the... Thanks for asking.
Did you see him on the packet, track him down?
Well, I followed him for years on Instagram, right?
Okay.
Because he was like a Melbourne hottie that everyone knew. And then I bumped into
He's
him.
an Australian guy.
No, he's actually Kiwi.
Oh,
But
you
he
did
lives
say
here.
that.
He
You
went
did
to
say
Bond
that.
University in Queensland.
Okay.
And anyway, he moved to Melbourne.
Planes are
Queensland?
amazing, aren't they?
Yeah. And we met at the Adele concert.
There you go.
Yeah.
Adele
That's a
singing
love
a song
story
that
right
she
there.
wrote about you?
Oh, Adele wrote a song about me.
Of course she
Yeah,
did.
Easy on Me is all about me. It's all about
Rumour has it it's not true.
Anyway, let's play the game. Hurry
Question
up.
number 2. Name something you do when you're sick starting with R.
Rest. I know
I
it
was
wasn't a
gonna
very
say
creative answer.
Oh, Morgan.
You were so quick in the practice question and now you've just been bamboozled.
Yeah.
Don't give up. Don't give up.
I think I
believe
needed
in
a
you.
few more hours sleep last night to compete here.
I
but
lived in LA for a little while.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Question number 3. Name
He's
something.
sucking me out here. This is a tactic he's got me thinking about other
I
things.
did in Culver City.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Very
Is
nice.
it living there when it's 2 months?
gross.
Question number
excuse me,
3.
I
And also
got dumped. I
Culver
got
City.
dumped.
Culver City's not LA.
And then you went to New York and you danced on the dance floor and that Robin
to
song
Robin,
came on.
To Robin, and then on my birthday, and I felt a tap on my shoulder, and I thought it must be the guy that just dumped me has flown to New York to be like, oh my God, I made a huge mistake. But I turned around and it was a lesbian just trying to get to the bathroom.
God, what a turn of events.
Yeah.
Name something you would see while scuba diving starting with T.
Scuba diving.
just under the water, basically.
Turtle!
I'm trying to tell you, Turtle!
What is wrong with everyone?
T's a weird one.
My brain is completely asleep today. I'm like, scuba diving, under the water, relaxing. Ricky's
I'm
like,
like,
Turtle. Oh my God.
look at me!
Tiger shark. Tank. Oh,
Yeah, tank, a breathing tank.
A breathing tank.
Oh, I know,
Oxygen
oxygen tank. Shut
You
up.
idiot.
I
A
don't-
tank for breathing
tank.
purposes.
Morgan, I don't like the water though because I'm from Perth and that's the shark attack capital of the world. So I get a bit
yeah.
nervous when I'm there.
Okay.
Yeah,
it
I've
is-
never done the Perth erotic swim ever.
3 points to none. If you don't get this, Morgan, unfortunately,
It's
you get
game
to,
over.
but you get to go, which is the main thing. And I think that you and I would agree that that's a win.
I'll follow you down the hallway.
I can
I'm
turn
not
your
finished.
microphone off and we can make this go away real quick.
Yeah.
Name a unit of measurement starting with M.
meters.
Yeah.
Oh, no. What are you doing making the game go longer?
God. Well, when I was in LA, I had to follow the other system.
Don't you wish you were day drunk?
Question number 5. Name something you'd buy from a butcher starting with L.
Leg of lamb.
Oh, lamb was in there before leg of lamb finished.
Oh,
I
yeah, I
think.
should have gone with leg.
Name an animal that lives in the sea. God, lots of underwater stuff today. Name an animal that lives in the sea starting with P.
Piranha.
There you go. Just
That
like
was a good win
Thank
right
you.
there. That was a
very
strong
good. Thank you.
Oh my God.
They're not seen all over the world. Thank you very much.
Brilliant.
They're not in Perth. don't
Morgan,
worry.
congratulations on the album and the documentary. Lovely to see you.
Likewise. Thanks
It's
for having
not
me.
too late to swap me out as your MC tonight if you want.
That was last Monday.
Oh, last Monday.
It's too late.
Well done with the time stuff.
blue eyes. I wanna miss you every time we say goodbye, and we never have to be alone again. I never thought that love could set me free. Does it only feel that way when it's meant to be? I wanna take you on a date night for a fast ride. I wanna kiss you till I see the sunrise, and I never wanna be alone again. Can you give me that green light with your blue eyes? I wanna miss you every time we say goodbye, and we never have to be alone again. I wanna take you on a date night for a fast ride. I wanna kiss you till we see the sunrise, and I never wanna be alone again.